first D23. This was my first time ever attending a convention, and I was extremely overwhelmed. We got to the convention at around 8 a.m., picked up our free lanyard and map, and headed inside the convention to get in line for the merchandise. The merchandise store was opening at 9 a.m., and me and all of the other people that you see in this clip had to get a virtual queue just to get in line for the merchandise. 4, 3, 2, 1. The store is now open. An hour and 30 minutes and we are in the shop. This Deadpool sweatshirt, oh my god, get a load of me, D23. Anything? A hat? Okay, I'm gonna get this shirt because it's Deadpool. Get a load of me, D23, because I want something Deadpool, and honestly, I'm not gonna need a sweatshirt when I move to Florida. It's gonna be way too hot down there. So Morgan, we just waited 2 hours for some merch, and I got a shirt and I picked up some Funkos for my friends. How was that wait?
Unbelievable.
It was kind of chaotic. I woke up at 4 a.m. to get a virtual queue and I still had to wait so long. Before we headed down to the main show floor, we looked at some of the booths around the merchandise store. I have that. I want that controller though. And I want that Lego set so bad. I remember they were doing this in New York City and I wanted to go so bad. All of the different holes are themed to a different Pixar movie. That is so cool. Look at the claw machine over there. I don't want to wait in line for a picture, but there's a whole plush pile. We headed down to the enormous show floor and first went to the D23 booth so I could pick up my free pin that I get for being a D23 Gold member. While walking down this strip, I went to some of the booths that really intrigued me. There's a Pizza Planet truck. It's a reflection. I can't see if there's anything in the back though. We got Mickey pretzels. I got salt on mine. Morgan did not.
Check out
on the stage, you have the voice of Mickey Mouse and the voice of Ahsoka Tano.
You can see the whole collection. It is gorgeous.
So we got a free D23 gift, and I really want to go to the Loki booth because they recreated the Time Variance Authority from the show and from Deadpool. Before we go, they have different cars from different Disney properties on display. Sharpay's car from High School Musical. Oh my goodness. The truck from Pixar's Onward. What a good movie that no one saw because it came out right before quarantine. OG Disney Park vehicles. Dr. Teet's car. We have a Muppet cab, and then we have that little car from Muppets Most Wanted. This is my first time ever at a convention, so everything is very overwhelming. Oh, I know where I'm going. I'm going to Pixar. They're showing off promotional material for the new Disney Plus show, some art for Elio, the new movie coming out next year, and there's also a photo op with Anxiety and Joy above a giant Pixar ball. Nostalgia, oh my goodness. Can you believe Toy Story is turning 30 next year? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. King Thanos from the new ride coming to Avengers Campus. I really wanted to meet Dan and Swampy, the creators of Phineas and Ferb, but unfortunately the line filled up even before they started meeting. Now we didn't end up going to the TVA right away because we had to wait in line for a Toy Story panel an hour before it started because I did not want to end up in the same situation that I ended up in with Dan and Swampy. Okay, this has been very chaotic, but we are entering the premiere stage to go and see a panel about the 30 years of Toy Story with Andrew Stanton and Pete Docter and a few others.
We hit the jackpot, bullseye! Aren't you being a little dramatic about all this?
In our earliest days of Pixar, we really wanted to prove that you could tell stories completely different than animation.
The idea that we could do the world of toys, seeing things from a toy's point of view down low, was really attractive.
You are a toy! Folks, thank you. What was that? That's where Jimmy Kimmel is now, but
Yeah.
it wasn't.
No, they recreated that to a
vacant
whole toy, to the Pizza Planet or something with the whole, right? The whole
Yeah, there were stores you
Fun
could have,
house.
Darby Men were in there, and they had
The whole Toy Story Funhouse next to the El Capitan.
Handwriting on the bottom, 10, 11, and 12. Those are what he made up. That's me writing down what he had said. And they're now lore.
Were those all part of the toy? Will they become part of the
Yeah.
story?
I don't know if every one of them, but a lot of them did. But the improvs were that was from his first session.
I'd like to join your posse.
He read them all a couple times, and then he just
Like
kept
a
going.
slow.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I mean, just every audience preview screening of the next Toy Story movie, and I see a person that's been raised on it, that's now a parent showing their kids or their nephew or their niece, having to pass it on because it's almost like a sport or a baseball thing that they just want to be there to experience with them. Like that just moves me to death every time. It's who would have ever expected something like that? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I similarly, grew up on the great films of Walt Disney, and it's what lit me up to watch Snow White and Cinderella and Pinocchio and Dumbo, and to have contributed to a film that is now part of that is I never dreamed that I would be in a position to be able to say that, and it's pretty wild.
After the Toy Story panel, we finally ended up exploring the TVA booth. Yes.
I said, are we ready?
Yes.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Time Variance Authority, the organization that monitors all of time. Pretty important stuff, isn't it? I'm Miss Minutes, and I'm here to welcome you to your future, working here at the TVA. Now you may be wondering, what role is right for me? Am I an intellectual analyst or a brawny Minuteman? Do I belong on the judge's bench or in the archivist's file room? Great news, it ain't up to you. We've already chosen your future for you. You may see our Minutemen who'll keep you on the right path through our incredible facility. Feel free to look through our time doors, but don't go walking in them. You wouldn't want to break any rules on your first day at work, would ya?
Have any comments, questions, or concerns? I don't care. Let's go. Come on in. Have fun or don't. Do what you want. I'm not your mom.
Welcome to the TVA, recruits. Remember, do not touch anything.
Somebody else? Well, no. Apparently you knew I was here. I had no idea all of you were going to be here. Just this big glowy door opened up and all these humies started showing up on my ship. Well, you know who I am. What's your name?
Anthony.
Ashley.
Ashley, it's very nice to see you. What you got there in your purse there? You got any tape?
Not really.
Nobody has any tape. Not really. Does that mean you have some tape and you're not willing to share it? All right.
I don't have any.
Oh, we got like some little Humie in the back there. Oh, look at that. He reminds me of Groot when he was just a little sprout. Does he dance like Groot does too? He does. Any of you all dance?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought. All right, that's your dancing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. It's better than Quill, I will tell you that. Although it could be I'm just tired of watching his and I'm happy to see somebody new. All right, well, it was nice of you all to stop by. I'm gonna get back to what I was doing, which was enjoying my day.
Bye.
See ya.
Agatha. This comes out in September, so next month. I got a judge's bench TVA card. We then went to the Disney Plus booth because we saw a Taylor Swift photo op. I'm Anthony. Welcome to the Eras Tour. This place is so chaotic. I'm kind of sad I was only able to get one day. What was your favorite thing so far? The Eras Tour? Yeah. She loves Taylor Swift. I'm drunk in the back of the car.
And I cried like a baby around the phone.
And I'm fine.
But it wasn't true.
I don't want to keep secrets just to keep you. It was almost time to get to the bus to take us to the main event. So we quickly took a glance through some of the booths that we weren't really able to explore. I was extremely sad I didn't get to check out the Rise of Red booth. It was completely filled up every time we tried to get in line. Then it was off to the Disney Entertainment Showcase at the Honda Center. On a bus to go to the Honda Center for Disney's biggest movie and TV announcement. Toy Story 5, please. Toy Story 5. What do you want them to announce? Tangled. Live action Tangled. We made it to the Honda Center, and they gave us stuff not to open, which means there's something. They're gonna announce something, and it's probably in here. You said you wanted a Tangled announcement, a live action. I would love that. I just want something from Toy Story. See, we are literally almost like center. We're like center stage.
We're at the deaf people.
Well, we are in the ASL section, so they're gonna have stuff on the screens right here to assist anyone. Whoa, Morgan got some pizza, some Veggie Supreme. It was 17 bucks. Before the event started, they had dueling DJs, and there was a host that was just hyping up the crowd, and they were even playing some cool games with the audience.
Man, I heard that mix backstage. Y'all sound amazing. And they went old school, they went new school. Either way, they're keeping it fun. Speaking of fun, I got my hype crew with me right now. Let me introduce them to you. Say hello to the one and only Scott Isaac. Nice. That was a kick. It was like a cheerleader thing. I like it. Yes. And of course, right here, yes, we've got the one and only Sasha B. Oh. But right now, I got a quick question for you. We gotta get serious for a minute. Does anyone here want? Hold on. Selfie, real quick. Come on, Sasha, selfie. Sky selfie. Let's get it. Guys doing it? Yes, we got it. Okay, good. Those moments happen. That's right. Hashtag Hype Crew, hook us up. Listen, I got a question. Does anybody here want some free stuff?
Yeah. Try your free stuff. You just said we're the real fans because we got here first.
Listen, right here.
Facts.
This section on the floor, look at the back section of the floor. In fact, why don't you just stay on your feet? Let's do something with everybody in the building. Should we do something with everybody? I think we should do something with everybody. You're not talking about. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good. Get up on your feet. We see these guys. Oh, we are looking good for this bridge. Let's go. Especially if this is your first one.
This is my first.
Who's here for the very first time? Woo! Who's been to D23 before?
No, I wish I was.
Oh,
These
no.
games with fans, and I'm just sad that
You never know.
I'm so
There could be
high up
some
that they can't
agents
get me
in
to
the
participate.
house.
I would do so good in these.
Okay. Listen. The 300s are very light.
Yeah.
The 300s are very light. I don't think we sold tickets to the 300s, so they snuck in. These are all fun. 300s! Are you with me?
Once the panel started, CEO Bob Iger took the stage. And I can't lie, guys, I got a bit emotional. That's my guy, Bob Iger! Holy cow! Our savior has arrived! Now, they showed a lot of exclusive footage at this panel, and I unfortunately wasn't able to record it for you guys. The first thing that Disney showed off was Moana 2, and Ali Cravalho came out and introduced us to a brand new song from the movie. Then director James Cameron came out to present Avatar 3.
Holy crap! That's a lot of people. Is this epic or what?
Hi, D23. My God, you're lovely. You guys are amazing. What a crowd. I just want to say hi to Sai, Bowie, and Zen. This is their first D23 event that they're attending, and they're super excited. Those are my sons. Sorry, guys.
Pete Docter then came out and presented some of the stuff for Pixar.
You might say I'm D23 lighted.
We're hosting D23 and we open with that?
Yeah, sounds right. Back to the show.
Pixar on the map 30 years ago, and we are excited for what next Jesse and Woody and all the gang are going to do in Toy Story 5. I am excited to announce today that writing and directing the film will be none other than Andrew Stanton. Andrew and I started at Pixar around the same time.
As you can imagine, Toy Story holds a special place in my heart. Through the experiences of these toys, we've all learned about loyalty and belonging and friendship, and these characters have given us a unique perspective about growing up and navigating life. And in all of the Toy Story films, above anything else, the job of the toys has been to be there for their kids.
Wow.
None of you are holding up toys, you're all holding up phones.
Wow.
Let's be real. Toys have some serious competition these days with phones, tablets, and technology everywhere. And so this time around, it's toy meets tech. Oh, and there's one other thing. There's a little issue involving 50 rogue commemorative Buzz Lightyear action figures stuck in toy mode that will make considerable problems for everyone. At ease, gentlemen. It's going to be so fun, and we can't wait for you to all see it in the summer of 2026.
Holy cow!
Yeah, that's right. We're making Incredibles 3. In fact, Brad Bird is currently developing the film right now. More on that next time from all of us at Pixar. So all of you, thank you, and see you at the movies.
Then Disney came out to present some sequels coming out from some of their hit franchises.
These guys love their sequels. Anybody? Well, I see Bob Tiger did not appreciate that. From the studio that brought you Dead Mule and Wolverine.
Oh, that's great.
Inside Snout 2. And Mufasa, which of course is the prequel of the acclaimed GNU Fasa, comes a phenomenal new cinematic. Listen, while I go to the vet, please put your hooves, paws, and claws together for the star of Zootopia 2, who is not me, my favorite emotional support animal, Judy Hopps, aka Jennifer Goodwin!
Zootopia 2 is bringing reptiles. Now, reptiles have a shady past in Zootopia. But there's one reptile in particular who shows up and sends Judy and Nick off on a whole new mystery. Meet Gary. Isn't he terrifying? Playing Gary is the one and only Ki-Hui Kwan.
It is so great to see you all. I mean, okay, in addition to all the exciting things we have shared with Moana 2 and Zootopia 2, you do need to know that our team at Disney Animation is hard at work at some incredible new films. Yes, including an original for 2026.
Thank God.
Yes, and I'm not telling you anything about that today, so it is still top secret. I know, but you know, we like to tease back in this world, and we wouldn't have this opportunity if it were not for all of you. Thank you for embracing our Frozen family. We can't wait to share more and enjoy the rest of the show.
During the intermission, they had a giant musical number that includes some of the Disney on Broadway cast, and they even announced a brand new musical show coming soon.
This is the moment you waited for.
Next, we had a presentation from Lucasfilm.
Star Wars series from John Watts and Chris Ford. Please give a warm welcome to a true Hollywood icon, Jude Law.
Hola. Buenas noches. Sorry I started in Spanish, but first things first. Un placer estar aquí. Gracias a todos los que están aquí que hablan español, a todas y todos.
Thank you for the warm D23 welcome.
The Star Wars galaxy to the Marvel Cinematic.
And then it was game day. My boy Kevin Feige came out to introduce us to some new Marvel stuff coming.
That's Marvel, Jesus. D23. Hey. Wow. It's, did I just see snowtroopers? I'm still thinking about the snowtroopers I just saw in that clip.
Hey, I love D23. It's exciting to be back. Thank you to everyone who watched Deadpool and Wolverine. Did everybody watch Deadpool and Wolverine?
Great time, baby!
I promise this portion of tonight's show will be suitable for all audiences, for the most part. So let's get started. Anthony, you've been using those wings for almost a decade now.
Right.
What's it like to wield the shield?
Well, it's heavy. A lot of people don't know the shield is really heavy. So a lot of times when I throw it, I have the best stunt man in the world. It's kind of like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. So every time something's about to happen, they say cut, and I step out of the way, and my Daffy Duck steps in. So they kept it real. Red Hulk had the gray chest hair in the regular chest hair. Like the taco meat looked real. You have to appreciate Harrison Ford going that far.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Mackie, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. You guys know what we're going to talk about next?
Woo!
Oh! Marvel's first family is finally being introduced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe next year, 2025. We've just started production in the UK, but our great director, Matt Shackman, put something together before we even started shooting.
Lyric Ross, Alden Ehrenreich, and regular Leah.
Television, there is a show that everybody's been asking us for, and that show is Daredevil. Now, in Daredevil Born Again, we've channeled the essence of the original series, but set an entire new path for Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk. Season 1 debuts on Disney Plus in March. Please welcome Charlie Cox. John Bernthal, Deborah and Elvin Henson.
Honor, and couldn't be up here with better people. I'm very excited. Thank you.
Charlie Cox, one of the best actors ever to portray a superhero. What's it like, sir? How does it feel to be back here?
So I was too much. I didn't hear that.
Just cheer, guys. Just cheer for Charlie Cox. They've been working very hard. They start working on season 2 very soon. Let's take a look. We're bringing back Agatha.
Yeah!
You met her in WandaVision. She now has her own show coming to Disney Plus. It's a fun, scary ride just in time for Halloween. Let's take a look.
It's on me, on me, carry on. Spirit as our guide. Down, 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 down the witches, down the witches, down the witches, down the witches, down.
If it wasn't for our songwriters, two people who are very well known to D23. You know them from their music, a little movie called Frozen, Frozen 2, Coco, and WandaVision. Bobby Lopez and Kristen Anderson.
Next was a bit of a letdown because they showed off the Rise of Red movie and they even gave us a little musical number and they had Rita come out on stage and I thought she was going to announce a sequel, but she ended up announcing this.
Princess Red of Wonderland and Descendants, The Rise of Red. Please welcome the beautiful Rita Ora.
Hello, D23. As we learn in the movie, the Queen of Hearts wasn't always such a bad apple, I swear. In fact, some might even say she used to be sweet. But did the apple fall far from the tree? The Rise of Red is filled with everything we love about this franchise. Magic, adventure, heart, amazing music, and epic dance numbers. And, do you guys want to hear some good news? Do you guys want to hear some good news?
Yes.
I am so happy
happy to announce that Disney and AEG have teamed up to bring you the nationwide Descendants Zombies World Collide Tour in summer 2025. Oh, my absolutely wicked co-stars, Kylie Cantrell, Malia Baker, Ruby Rose Turner, Dara Renee, Morgan Dudley, Joshua Colley, and Peter Lindell. Make some noise, everybody! Woo!
Then remember earlier when we had a secret pack that they gave us when we first entered? Well, we found out what it was for.
I'll do this.
The cards are...
Everybody, what I want you to do is I'd like you to cut a group of cards, a little group of cards, and turn over to a card.
Then we had Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan come out on stage for Freaky Friday 2.
Of recapping some of the hounding you've been enduring over the years about a sequel to Freaky Friday, and now you're actually shooting it. But speaking of a sequel to Freaky Friday, we can't keep calling it that, can we?
Well, no. Well, we have a new title, but I don't know if we should share it here. I don't know.
Come on, Jamie. It's D23. These are the best fans in the world. I think we should probably share it.
You know what? Just for your outfit alone,
Thank you.
We should say yes. All right, hold on one second. I'm just going to make sure that she knows what the title is. Should we tell them?
Let's tell them.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Freakier Friday!
Then Disney went to show us a brand new look at some of their live-action movies, and they gave us a first look at one of their iconic characters.
Live action Lilo and Stitches is coming to theaters summer 2025. Don't worry, everybody. I'm sure he's fine. Nothing to see here.
So do you. Well, welcome to D23.
Next was probably the most surprising footage that we saw. We got to see an early look at Tron Ares, and when I tell you guys, this movie is going to be good.
So get ready to go crazy for Kevin Flynn himself, Jack Bridges!
Oh, okay.
Wonderful to be here with you guys tonight. I get to help introduce Tron Ares. Technology and AI, especially, is been omnipresent in all of our lives. And how perfect, what a perfect time to revisit this amazing world. But I'm just a small part of this. I've got some other wonderful folks here to introduce to you tonight. Yvette, would you help me out here?
Oh, I'll do anything for you, Jeff Bridges. All right, D23 fans, put your hands together for the cast of Tron Ares, Greta Lee and Evan Peters.
Oh.
And yes! And Ares himself, Jared Leto.
D23, how you feeling out there?
And finally, they ended it off with their brand new live-action movie coming out this December, Mufasa, The Lion King.
Oh, I Okay, so Mary, for so many of us, The Lion King is like a sense memory from our childhoods. It's a formative cinematic experience. And in this film, you are revealing the backstory of one of the greatest heroes in cinema, Mufasa. What has that meant for you?
Thank you, Yvette. And first of all, thank you, D23, for having me here today. Like all of you, The Lion King made an indelible mark on me. I still remember seeing the film for the first time, babysitting my nephews, watching the movie 155 times in the summer of 1996. Hearing the music, yes ma'am. Hearing the music and feeling every emotion as the story unfolded. A father bestowing a legacy upon his son, a pride torn apart and rebuilt anew, and a young lion rising to meet his destiny. Telling Mufasa's backstory is an absolute honor. At D23, please welcome the one and only Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh my God, there it is.
What's up, D23?
Okay, so welcome to your first D23. You're no stranger to a Disney musical, but can you tell us a little bit about the new songs you've written for Mufasa, and what it's been like working with Mary?
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to give another shout out to Levo M. That is the first voice you hear in the original Lion King, and that's the first voice you'll hear in Mufasa. When Barry sent me the screenplay to Mufasa, I was in the middle of writing Encanto. I had not figured out how the magical family was going to get out of this one. But I read the screenplay, and I just, you think you know Mufasa, you think you know Scar, but I had no idea, and I could see where the songs went, and it was just such a joy to be in service of one of our great directors. Want to hear one?
We gave all of you here at D23 an exclusive look at a scene, but I also want you all to be the first audience, no audience has ever seen this, the first audience to see our brand new trailer before it goes out into the world later tonight.
That is our show! With one last surprise. We are emailing you all a Fandango movie ticket to see Mufasa the Lion King. Thanks for being the best fans in the world, on the grid, and in the galaxy. Goodbye, everybody!
After Mufasa ended, they played the song of the summer. Yo, what are they playing? But it ain't no lie, baby, bye, bye, bye. Perfect. And well, guys, that comes to a close for my very first D23. Now, if you couldn't tell, this video was very chaotic. Not only was it my very first time at a convention, but it was very overwhelming to me, and it didn't help that I went to the theme parks 3 days before this, so I was completely exhausted, and I feel like all of the energy that I put into this trip was mainly in my park days. So today, I really had no energy, so I am so sorry that this video is probably not as high of a quality as I wish that it could have been, but I still had a fun time. But I honestly think if I ever come back to D23, I'm going to try my best to get 3 days, because one day was not enough, and I wanted to do 3 days, except when I was purchasing the tickets, it completely sold out right before I was going to buy the 3 days. That was just very, very disappointing. Before I go, I thought the panel was really, really good. I'm sure I'm going to go more in detail once I get back home, reflect on the footage that I saw, but overall, question for you, Morgan. What was your favorite thing that you saw during the panel? Was there a specific movie or show that they showed or talked about that you were really excited for? For me personally, I think the best...
You were asking me.
Well, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna give you a second to think on it. Or do you know your answer? Oh, okay, just think about it. I'll come back. I'll go.
Snow White live action.
Really? That was your favorite thing that they showed?
Yeah.
The doors look too weird. Like, they all looked alright, and then they showed Dobie, and I was like...
Well, Snow White's my third favorite princess, so is
Really?
that or Tangled, I want it.
Wait, so it's Rapunzel, Belle, then Snow White?
Yeah.
Not Ariel? She doesn't know. For me, I thought the best footage that we saw was The Mandalorian and Grogu, which just started shooting, but they put together a small thing. It had some great sequences. I also thought Daredevil Born Again looked fantastic. I will say, we got Toy Story 5 news, which was the thing that I really wanted to hear, and they're going to be introducing technology in Toy Story 5, which I think, sure, that could be interesting to explore, but then they talked about how they're going to be having an army of evil buzzes in the movie, and I gotta be honest, I don't like that.
I think it'll be good that the kids were being distracted by technology, they said.
Yeah, I think that's intriguing. When they first announced Toy Story 4, well, actually before they even announced it, I heard that they were making a Toy Story 4 back in 2013 before they officially announced it. And my idea for a Toy Story follow-up to 3 was always Andy becomes a parent and wants to pass on the toys that he grew up with onto his children. We don't really know too much about the movie, but I'm still hoping that we get something like that in Toy Story 5. But also, I'm pretty sure in the concept art, I would have to look again, but I think Woody was there, and at the end of Toy Story 4, Woody went off with Bo Peep as a lost toy, so Buzz and Woody are coming back together. Overall, it was a great event. I wish I could attend tomorrow's panel, which is the parks panel, where they're gonna announce all of the new things coming to the Disney parks. Supposedly, it's gonna be big because they gotta compete with Universal with their 3rd theme park, Epic Universe, so I'm sure Disney's gonna announce a Villains Land, or they're gonna announce when Dinoland is closing. Some people think they're gonna announce a 5th park. I don't think so, but this video is coming out probably in a couple of weeks because I gotta move to Florida, so it's gonna take me a while to get around to editing this, so you guys already know. But thank you so much for watching this video, and if you want to check out another Disneyland video, check out the playlist right over here. And if you enjoyed these videos, just stay tuned because very, very soon I'm gonna move down to Disney World in Florida, and these videos, these Disney vlogs are just gonna get better. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a magical day.
Oh, nice.